Good morning, Steve Chapman, Oregon State Fire Marshal's Red Team, with your daily briefing update. Before I start that, I'd like to uh, give everybody an update on our puppy. You notice I don't have Ember with me today because they were able to get back into their home and back where they want to be. So they're happy and healthy and back out on back at home. So today I'll start with our orienting to the map again. We got Madras, Metolius. We've got Lake Billy Chinook, and we got Lake Syntussus Resort up here. As you notice, there's a lot more black on the line. In our structure cruise, this will actually be OSFM's last day working. Our wildland partners have extra engines in and are going to cover some of the areas that we no longer will be at. But our crews are going to be out in all the areas down here, just going through, making sure everything's mopped up and clean and everything's secure. And we'll also be doing some surveying and some data entry for our crews and our updates. And that's where our crews are going to be, or down here in the south side of the fire. And my partner Luke will give you a better idea of what the rest of the map is doing. So have a good day.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Luke Garcia, Planning Ops for the Central Oregon Type 3 team with your morning update on the Elk Lane fire. As my partner Steve mentioned, we don't have Ember with us this morning. That's because she was able to go back home. We're a little bit sad about it here in camp, but we're happy that she was able to go back to her home today. So I'm going to give you a brief walk around of the fire, yesterday's operations and current operations. So on the north end of Division Bravo and Alpha, crews worked in there yesterday and were able to get down into the canyon and start securing those hot spots. They still worked with helicopters up there to do bucket drops for a big portion of the day. But every portion of that Willow Creek Canyon and the Alpha section now has had boots on it, and people have physically made it to the fire's edge everywhere that they possibly can. Working around Division November on the south end, you'll notice we turned some of these lines black on the map. It means we feel like we have containment on that, and we're feeling really comfortable and happy about what's going on down here on Belmont, Elk Lane, and Elby. Working over to the Deschutes River Canyon side, again, crews worked all that section yesterday. They physically walked to every piece of that canyon and worked some helicopters in there. And then the plan for today is going to be the same thing. I can officially say that we're into the mop-up phase of this fire, so we're no longer securing the fire line. We're actually mopping it up, putting out heat anywhere close to the line, and continuing to do the same thing all across the fire. We may be working some aircraft again still, but folks are working and engaged on every portion of this fire now. One question that was been asked on Facebook that I want to touch on real quick is these orange lines on the map. You'll notice they say map. That means management action point. So I just want to let people know the fire is not there. The fire is not a threat to being there. These are planning purpose lines for us, and they're tied to specific actions if the fire were to go there. So these lines on the map don't mean anything for you folks. It's just planning purposes for us. Doesn't mean the fire is there. Doesn't mean the fire is threatening there. So I just wanted to touch on that for folks of why these are on the maps. Thank you, guys.